Hello everybody, this is Michelle Fox and welcome back to Quick Tip Friday. Do any of you design your own quilts? Or do any of you want to design your own quilts? If you're in either one of those categories, please tell me about it in the comments below, because today I really want to encourage you to push your creativity beyond the basics. A lot of times we set limits for ourselves and we think, oh, we can't design quilts, we're not quilt designers. Maybe we may not do that as a profession, but I certainly think we are capable of doing some of that in our own quilt room. So today I want to encourage you to push your creativity and go beyond the basics. I'm going to share with you today the process that I went through in changing this block here into this block here. And with the help of some of my quilt friends, this basic block over here really transformed into a really incredible block over here. So let's get started and I'll show you how this process worked. Okay, so this week I released a video called Surprise Package, and it is going to be a short series using this block to make a quilt. Now, in my video I talked a little bit about my 3 quilt friends and how we have an online little chat that we have regarding quilting. The 3 of us, actually the 4 of us, have been quilting together for years, and one of our friends no longer lives here, but we keep in touch through this little ongoing chat. And it's just so much fun because we share ideas, we provide advice on different topics for each other, we share our UFOs with each other. It's just a lot of fun. I really enjoy our little group chat. Well, as I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with this fabric line and how I could use it for my videos, I posted this block to my friends, and we talked about it back and forth, and I'm gonna show you how this block emerged. Okay, so my first idea was to kind of do this block, but I wasn't gonna do this. I was gonna disperse this block kind of throughout the quilt in a random pattern. But when I posted it to my friends, they're like, yeah, they liked it, but it needed something. And this is why we thought it needed something. These blocks are big, and they make this block look small, and there's really not a lot of visual interest in this block. So one of my friends suggested floating it kind of in a star. So let me show you how that looks. Okay, so you can see how nice floating this package in this star transformed the block. It already has a lot more visual interest. The star has enlarged the package kind of by extending out the white and decreasing the size of these outer blocks. Now, the same friend also, my friend Fern, also suggested maybe I could try snowballing the edges of the big block. Now, we talked about snowballing all of these corners, like these corners, to create a secondary design here. But when I got it up here, I decided just to go with this look. And you can see how much that again changed the block to further decrease the impact of these big blocks that was kind of an overwhelming impact, and again just add more visual interest. There were a couple of things that I accidentally came across as I was putting this block together and trying different layouts. So let me show you this option that I ran across. Okay, so here is an option that I accidentally stumbled across, and look how the snowballing changes the look of this block. So you can see how snowballing the corners here changes the package. Now these blocks are increased a little bit more. The size of those are accentuated again with this block, but anyway, you can see how that adds a different look to the block. Now, some of my friends liked this and some of them didn't, and I also consult a couple of my two sisters, and one of them really liked it, the other one didn't. But I think the star still looks a little bit small. It's kind of a friendship star, not a complete friendship star, or maybe it's a variety on a friendship star. But last night I got to thinking about this, the dimensions of this, and I looked up friendship star because I thought, well, maybe I've got it wrong. So let me show you what I came up with last night. Okay, so when I looked up the friendship stars are made using a half square triangle, and I was just using the small snowball corner here. Now both I think look neat. I think they're both good options. Now doing this really decreases the size of these blocks, and then when you add the snowball effect, here's what you get. Just a really neat change in the block, a difference in the overall look of the block, just by some really simple changes that any of us are capable of doing. So I just want to encourage you to not be afraid to try to design your own quilt. Don't be afraid of looking outside the box. And don't be afraid to ask for help from your friends. My friends are just a great resource. All those years of quilting experience put together. This block was fun for me, not just because I enjoy quilting, but because I did it with my friends. So push your creativity and go beyond the basics. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Please share with a friend. And as always, leave a comment. I love to get the comments and try to respond to each and every one. So until next time, have fun quilting.